Hello, everyone. I'm Ronan Unchained, and we're back in Hell's Kitchen with the Daredevil Born Again. 2 episodes in, and I think I could say for all of us that our worries have been eased. Right now, they are doing good by what we came up with, and yet it's almost like a be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, he's definitely still whooping some pants.
This is some jelly from breakfast.
Oh, that transition.
That is a really good transition.
You're a blind lawyer who can fight.
Oh, he's still alive. Oh, what? How?
Mr. Powell.
Allegedly.
You know, Murdock, I bet Judge Cooper would be interested to hear that you're interfering with a police investigation.
Oh, I think you mean a shakedown.
Well, not exactly seem ethical. I bet he'd throw you right off the case.
Well, at least I won't go to jail. Witness tampering is a serious offense. Now, maybe you get lucky and the DA only slaps you with a misdemeanor. But I doubt it. I'll see you in court, officer.
Bruh, that man should be dead.
Don't react, Hector.
We yelled, we flashed our badges. He just kept on coming. He starts pounding on us. And then I feel Kel pull him off me. Next thing I know, the guy just takes Kel and he just pushes him in front of the train. Like it was nothing.
Like it was nothing.
Bro.
Objection. Leading. Officer Powell, good morning. I'm told you have a black eye. I hope everything is okay.
Don't worry about it.
You know, there's this thing they say in boxing, the best cure for a black eye is fast hands.
Objection. Sustained. Come on, Mr. Murdock.
Officer Powell, just want to make sure I'm clear on something. You testified that before my client arrived at the station, the place was a ghost town.
Yeah.
Meaning you and your partner were alone on the platform.
Yes.
You ever met a man named Nicky Torres?
Uh-oh.
Oh, there you go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I never heard of him.
You done
Curious,
fucked
'cause as I
up.
understand it. Nicky Torres is a confidential informant. Used to work with the NYPD. In fact, used to work with you and Officer Shanahan directly.
Ooh.
Officer Powell,
Uh-oh.
did you and Officer Shanahan have an arranged meeting with Nicky Torres on the platform that night?
I told you I don't know him.
Yeah, you did say that.
Torres cannot testify.
Yo, Frank is about to go ham when he sees what y'all fucking doing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll up on y'all like I don't wear hockey pads.
Open it. Is that another band? Oh, thank
Yeah, baby.
God. Thank God.
Hidden switch. Yeah, baby. Okay, please get in there. Please get in there. Go.
Ah, smart move.
What happened with that case?
It went away.
Can you tell the jury why?
I told the cops how to help him out sometimes.
And by help out, you mean become a confidential informant?
Yeah.
Mr. Torres, is that what you're doing on the night of New Year's Eve? Were you passing along information to Officers Shanahan and Powell?
He's scared. You seeing all those cops in there that all want him dead.
Tell the truth, man.
He's scared.
Remembering you're under oath.
Mm-hmm.
No. I was home all night.
Forgive me, I'm confused here. Previously, you stated pretty clearly that you were actually at the 168th Street subway station being beaten.
When Hector Ayala intervened to save your life.
Objection.
With great risk put himself in harm's way, didn't he?
Counsel, stand down.
He's innocent. We put him on the stand. He tells his side of the story, the truth. And we hope the jury see him the way we do.
They're gonna press him for.
It's our only move.
They're gonna use the fact that he's a vigilante in that trial.
My wife and I, we live with my sister and my niece. Soledad and I, we've always dreamt of having our own place, and I had finally saved up the money. I put a deposit down on a studio in the South Bronx. It's not much,
Dang, she ain't know.
but it's ours. I was going there to put the flowers there for the next day.
Because you wanted to surprise your wife.
Oh.
Yes.
That's some
Okay,
good love.
so you're heading into the station. What happens next?
I heard yelling. Sounded like someone was in trouble, so I ran down to see what was going on.
What about the men who were doing the beating? Did you know them?
No.
Did you know they were police officers?
No. I yelled at them to stop, and they didn't. So I ran down to help. And then everything just happened so fast. I tried to break it up, and they started beating on me, and I tried to fight them off, and then all of a sudden one of them slipped and fell into the tracks. I was just trying to help. I didn't want anyone to get hurt.
Decided to risk your own safety to help a stranger.
They're gonna bring out
Wasn't the
interview
first time, was it?
vigilante. This is gonna be bad.
You intervened that night because you're a hero.
Matt, don't
Matt
do
needs
this.
to stop.
Oh, Matt's gonna.
Yes or
No,
no,
that's a
no,
terrible
no. Yes or no? Destroyer.
Why would he say why would he
Matthew!
do that? Why would he do that?
Both of you.
Matthew!
Now.
Because he's doing the 8 Mile. Basically, if I tell you about me, you ain't gonna be able to rap anything against me.
But you just threw this man's
Oh,
whole
you are a real slippery piece of shit. You know
You
that?
sat in that very
Yeah,
spot.
he did do that.
You misled me.
That's some
You made
crazy ass
representations
shit.
to me. You
Jesus,
conned me into
Matt,
suppressing
the
this
Colby
information.
Accords
You
don't
lectured
mean
me
anything
about
anymore.
what's
Why?
right and wrong, and then you have the nerve to stand up and make a
Nigga.
mockery of my
Okay, wait, wait,
courtroom.
wait.
My intention, Your Honor. They somehow got to my star witness. My hand was forced.
What happened to all that lofty rhetoric about unfairly biasing the jury?
Hector's alter ego is critical to this case. What he's done as the White Tiger speaks to the strength of his character. It's well within my.
Is there a division of hypocrisy at Murdock and
No,
All right,
no,
stop
no,
it.
no,
Hold
no.
it. Stop it.
That's true.
We can strike this from the record, but that is pointless. We can declare a mistrial, but it's out already, so I'd say that ship has sailed. Put me in quite a bind, Mr. Murdock.
I didn't mean to disrespect the court, Your Honor.
Let me be clear. You blew open this door, Mr. Murdock,
You did.
which means...
Yeah, it's open season on my client. I get it.
Well, that's it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't know. He could have let the jury decide on his character alone.
But give him a fair try.
But the city's been proving him wrong every step of the way. So it's like
It has, but his way of doing that, it caused more collateral damage because even if he wins the trial, the cops are going to be after him
You should have
and
asked
any
him
other
first.
vigilante after this point.
I know.
It's terrible idea.
I do like
Is it
the
your
part where
secret
they
to tell?
talk to the people of the streets because I was about to ask which one of y'all speaking with a
Trying to
Hispanic
keep you out
accent.
of prison, buddy.
But that was pretty cool.
We were losing. I had to take a big swing.
Bruh, you just blew up his whole family, man.
You know, Hector, if you are acquitted, your White Tiger days are over.
I don't think you understand.
Right.
Being the White Tiger is more than just putting on a suit. It's who I am.
Matt understands that more than anybody.
It's calling.
Yeah, but Matt ain't putting his identity at risk.
Right, imagine someone just went to the court and like, you're Daredevil.
Might as well ask me to stop breathing.
Tried to open the door, but it was stuck. I thought for sure we were dead. Until all of a sudden I see someone running toward us. It was White Tiger. He saved our lives.
A few weeks ago, I was leaving work. It was late, and I have to cut to this alley to get home. This guy, he tries to grab me. I screamed, but then I saw he had a knife. I was so scared. If White Tiger hadn't been there, I don't know what would have happened.
My man is the
Now,
Power
let's hear
Ranger
from
right
a
now.
more objective part.
It's interesting because
This
it's
is a
making
police
Matt feel a
report
certain kind of way
filed
too.
by Officer Lucas Barlow. On the night of October 2nd at 2:38 a.m., I responded to an attempted burglary call. When I arrived, the suspect was hiding in an alley, and before I could draw my weapon, he attacked me without provocation. We fought, and then White Tiger appeared. He intervened, pulled the suspect off me, then helped me subdue and arrest the suspect.
That was a
More
cop.
police reports. Officer Reyes, Officer Wong, Officer Morales, Officer Grant. All of these tell a different version of the same story. And it isn't the story of a man who has a vendetta against the police. In fact, I think many of the people in this room would consider White Tiger to be an ally. He is a man of integrity. The community says so. The police say so. The mask doesn't make the man. And whether Hector Ayala is wearing a White Tiger suit or not, he's a hero. Thank you.
Even the judge admired that.
The judge
was like,
every morning
who's this
I get up, I kiss my wife, I call my kids, I go to work to serve the people of this great city.
I don't know if we're gonna win this one. It's an up in the air case. It could go either way, to be honest.
But that's good writing, though.
Yeah.
No, that's a really well written case. That's
that
a
is
well written case.
a very well done case.
Because even some of the ones from the first and second season were decent, but it wasn't like this. It was more theatrics in the courtroom versus like let's break down what this means to be a vigilante. What are the costs?
Right.
This is almost like his church right here. You see that sitting down on the bench?
Yeah, it definitely looked like the
Very true.
Wow. Yeah, he was thinking about himself the whole entire time.
And he's kind of giving a prayer right now, being like, please let this soul go.
Does the jury reach the verdict?
We have, Your Honor. The jury finds the defendant not guilty.
Wow.
Whoa, let's go.
In the second degree, the jury finds the defendant not guilty. On account of manslaughter in the first degree, the jury finds the defendant not guilty.
Wow.
This matter is concluded.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh no.
All the cops are pissed.
They're all no, it's more than that. He might not make it out.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
He might not make it out alive, bro.
Yo, if he
You
makes
think
it
he's
out
gonna
alive, he needs to pack up his family
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
move
Yeah.
to Puerto Rico.
Here's to a man who cooks. A well-won case. And Foggy Nelson. May God hold them all in the hollow of his hand.
Wow.
Oh, she about to get some of that thing tonight.
She probably is. Bro, they're gonna shoot him on sight.
These vigilantes are a threat to any society that's based on the rule of law.
And you talking about the proper? No! I told you. Wait. Wait. No, I know that was not who I thought that was.
The rule of law must prevail.
That's not who I think it is.
No.
No. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second.
Frank! That ain't Frank! That can't be Frank!
No, I don't believe that. I don't even believe that. I don't believe that for a second. It makes sense. It lines up that Frank would never let somebody, guilty go out and live and But I don't believe that's him. I can't believe that's him.
Yeah, it's one of the cops.
No, especially with all those cops out there rocking his symbol, that ain't him.
Yeah, I knew the moment he's gonna put his thing on, he's gonna get blown away, bro.
Why would he do that?
I mean, it went back to the same thing that Matt said to him in the beginning.
Christ.
Matt said to him, "You're gonna have to let this joint go." But the thing is, the moment that Matt put that mask out there for everybody to know, this was gonna lead back to that.
That was it.
Like
he was doing either in prison or out.
Right. Matt made that decision because he wanted, to give him the best chance, but he didn't look at it holistically. And that man basically is like, no, it's a part of me. And so he got
crazy.
He got smoked. He ain't even hurt. He ain't help nobody. He's got smoked.
The thing is, by Ayala saying,
he was just running in that.
Yeah, by Ayala saying that though, that's what basically won the case. By him telling Matt that it was a part of him. That's how he was able to use those examples to be like, all this stuff he's done, even for the people in the room that want him dead, and yet without the mask, without the extra power, whatever, he still did what was right and helped someone that clearly appeared to be in danger.
The reason why Wilson did that, because he said, I had made a promise. He made that promise to Matt. He's like, look, if you show up with the mask on, there's gonna be ramifications to your actions. He watched that whole entire trial, and he was like, yeah, nah, I can't let that slide. That's wild to me.
Yeah,
I hope they go on the theme about Punisher because like of the cops masquerading as living on what he represents, but the far right extreme of what that is, but in a realistic way of how we will take idols and morph it into our own identity. It's saying like think what happened with Watchmen with Rorschach, like verbatim. You know, so I'm like,
Yeah.
you when the after the Dark Knight, you see a bunch of cops coming in with Batman costumes with hockey pads. Like
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Because while they were using the symbol, they weren't doing anything basically that extreme.
Nefarious.
They have now done a cold-blooded murder with that joint on. And you can't tell me one, Frank don't know that, and you can't tell me two, Frank ain't gonna show up to punish them cats for doing that.
And Matt,
Oh,
is
yeah,
gonna wanna
like,
use
100%.
those people to be shown like, look, a part of the police is corrupted, which you can lead it up back to Wilson Fisk if he just starts doing shenanigans. But Frank is not gonna let that. He's like, no, they're out.
But that's the issue though, because this is gonna be a domino effect. That's the biggest chess move he could have ever made. Because you like one of you guys said, like he could have used the police to do it. He could have used like his mayoral way of doing it. But by doing it with the Punisher, he knows Frank Castle as well. He knows Frank's gonna be like, oh no, we're not gonna handle that. And if it turns out that it's the cops doing it, Frank's gonna take out the corrupt cops, and that's a whole nother domino effect. Because then it looks like, oh wait, vigilantes think they're above the law. Vigilantes think that they can, take down XYZ. It's gonna prove his point even more, and it looks like he's not involved at all.
And you cannot fight something on your own that knows everything about you from within. You're literally fighting yourself. That's
But
what
I love that you
about.
said that, because that element of those characters out of the boards, it's showing effect. Their presence or lack of is felt at the show.
Yeah,
that's a brilliant move to be like, wow, this is how much these characters are important to the series and to the individual in Matt. And it also, in a way, gives energy, cadence, and legitimacy to the new characters that are with Matt right now. And they're likable, and you see her trying to get him to date or to see a therapist. You see the guy who knows his identity and trying to do by him, be like, I believe you, man. And it's a fascinating turn to feel someone's presence or lack of presence, and yet make it have weight. And the fact that we reacted that way means that we care. And I want to just say, I just want to give a shout out, because what an amazing arc for Hector Ayala. Camar del Reyes, may he rest in peace. I never met him. I don't know much about him, but for 2 episodes or 2.5 episodes, woo, what an arc.
Yeah. I didn't even know he passed. That's a shame.
Yeah.
That dude is nice with the acting.
Yeah. I don't know if we want to keep going or wrap things up, but I'll say from my 2 cents is that no quality has dipped. If anything, it's just tightened the tension, and it's the Michael Corleone thing for Matt. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in, and
they pull me back in.
And to echo Mike's sentiments, the fact of the way they're shooting this series thus far, and what we've been seeing, and what we've seen of stuff like the FF, is that I love that some of these projects, and hopefully more, are getting to test the waters and just express themselves than the normal formula. And again, this is not denigrating the Netflix era. This is not ignoring it. It's almost like saying, we hear you, you exist, but we're doing our own thing, and we're trying to push it as much as we can. And again, similar yet fresh. So it's another A for me. I love Matt's love life right now, or dynamic with the therapist, and God help the Fisk. That's all I'm gonna say, folks. Please follow these fine gentlemen in their respective channels. You know that the coverage for this show is just gonna be going on any of our channels. Thank you all for taking the time. And to everybody watching, hit the like button, subscribe to the channels. And until then, take care.
Stay busy.
Yeah.